And a good day, all of you. John Henderson here, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today from Hare Brewing Company, based in Marietta, Georgia. The Sticky Stout, 6.25%, 6.3, round it off. Remember, like they say in school, round it off to the greatest number. So 2.5, make it 6.3. Anyhow, this is an oatmeal stout style. Gets a 3.7 out of 5 on tap. Gets an 87 score on Beer Advocate. So I picked this up the other day at local Vine, which has kind of become like my little go-to place to get a lot of beers, a lot of local stuff. But then again, I can go to Trader Joe's and get a lot of local stuff there as well. Whether it's from Gate City or it was based in Roswell or Sweetwater, of course, stuff from Terrapin as well. Sweetwater's more corporate, and so is Terrapin, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion on that. More corporate. Terrapin's owned by Molson Coors, and Terrapin owned by Molson Coors. Sweetwater is owned by some Canadian company that does cannabis. A lot of, So, anyway, here's what the beer looks like. As you can see, pretty dark. Roasted malts, load of oats. I give it a rich dark brown color. So as you say. So this one's at 5%. This is not going to be that heavily strong. I like strong stouts, if you know. I do. Imperials, especially. Old Rasputin, 1050, those sort of stouts I tend to really consume a lot. But those are the ones that I really like. And things a little more stronger than that, so. Got the TV on in the background, so don't pay attention to that. Definitely there's a smell of chocolate in this. And definitely a coffee. Okay, one of my dear friends just gave me a text, asked me what's the difference between a stout and a porter. I think all this is based on the flavor. I think porters tend to be more flavorful than stouts. Stouts have a coffee, maybe a little chocolate-like feel. Depends if they're the Imperials. If the Imperials are one, they tend to be a little more sweeter, a little more sugary, and have definitely a more strong, boozy feel. So, several I've had really are boozy. Really. So, KBS for one, Goose Island, which I'm happy to say that they're coming out with their 2022 edition of some of their beers. So I'm kind of excited about that. So anyway, let's get to the beer. Cheers. Hmm. Mm. Definitely the chocolate definitely is in this. There's a little coffee taste to this, right on the tongue. On the tongue. Definitely this is a little sugary. There's the oats, sort of like oat cereal, those things where Cheerios or honey nut Cheerios, oats that they use. I mean, there's definitely that feel there. It's not a cereal. Let's put it out there. It's not. So, this isn't bad for an oatmeal stout. I think actually it's quite decent. It's good. It's sweet, but not overly sweet. Now, the last oatmeal stout I had was the from Dry County Brewing. Here, based here in Georgia. That was their old Highway 41 stout, if I'm remembering correctly. I think that's what the name was, Old 41. Um, that was decent, but the ABV was a little bit lower. So, Nice chocolate flavor. The sugary sort of the cereal oat, it's not overly sweet. Definitely give it a Sunday hint in coffee. I would say a little coffee. The oats, sort of when you get like, honey Cheerios or whatever, those oat cereals that are very high, they're not too overly sweet. Some people like to add the sugar on it. I just can't do that. That's just too much. Well, I don't eat cereal. The only thing I eat now is maybe bran flakes and things like that. That's kind of what I dig more than anything. But definitely that roasty, malty taste is right there. There's a slight bitter finish going down. In the end of this, the chocolate, the coffee flavor are kind of evenly balanced. So this is pretty good. And again, as I told you guys, I would say, let me go back before I go into what I like. I've had a few oatmeal stouts. I've had the Old Highway 41. I've had the Old Highway 41. I've had the that one, of course, Samuel Smith Oatmeal Stout, which is probably a bit mild, not overly strong for an oatmeal stout, but that's pretty good. I know I've had a couple of others that were brewed. I had I'm going to say Oyster Stout, the one I had from Braided River Brewing in Mobile. That was pretty decent. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I think I have had another oatmeal stout, but I can't. It's not really coming to me right now. Maybe it might have been from Sierra Nevada. Might have been from Oscar Blues. May have been from New Belgium. There's been so many I've had. But anyway, for those who know me, I do like imperial stouts. I have nothing against stouts. Love Guinness, love Murphy's, love Stockyard. But the Imperials are right up my alley. I mentioned Old Rasputin, 1050, which I didn't see a lot of. I had one from this brewery up in Wisconsin, which had some in partnership with some distillery or brewery in Tampa, Florida. Swinging Sticks, I think it was a 13% ABV stout. I thought it was probably great, and I brought that to Stout Sunday. Unfortunately, I don't think I did a review of it. I should have, but I didn't. I mentioned 1050. Lagunitas. I ain't gonna keep mentioning Lagunitas because Lagunitas is just. I don't know what happened to that. Their Imperial Stout. They just kind of went and just like barely see it nowadays. And then, of course, the Goose Island I've had this year. KBS, I love KBS. That's just nothing, everything that they do, from the original to all their different flavors they have out this past year for 2021, were just phenomenal. The ABV at 12%, just excellent. CBS, hopefully, Founders will bring that back. Their Canadian Breakfast Stout. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. Let's hope. The Ombre Swinging Sticks. Hombre Brewing Company, Swinging Sticks. That was a 13%. It poured like pouring mortar oil, but man, that thing was so golden. And of course, I mentioned the Goose Island Bourbon County Stout, which excited again. You saw me in the beginning. Yay, 2022. I'm going to get my hands on one of them. Hopefully, and I know this is going to hurt me in the pocketbook, but I'm going to get my hands on one of them for sure. Mark my words. But overall, this is a good, very enjoyable oatmeal stout. Nothing overly heavy. It's a nice balance of light, and you've got the heavy, you got the light. It's right in the middle. So it won't disappoint anyone who tries this. Just a really good job by Red Hare Brewing. And I've had several beers from Red Hare. I mean, just like as I said, and not to beat a dead horse, there have been some great beers I've had here brewed in this state here, Georgia, and from the corporate behemoths like Terrapin and Sweetwater to, Dry County, Gate City, Tucker, Atlanta Brewing Company, Monday Night Brewing Company. It runs the gamut. Just I've not been disappointed with anything I've had from any of those breweries, and I look forward to trying more. Hey, right? More is better, or less is better, right? Let's have at it, right? So anyway, 6.25%, pretty good. I'm gonna go with the same score Brewery gives it. I'm gonna go 8.8. So this is a B plus, borderline on an A minus. So the Sticky Stouts by Red Hare Brewing, based in Marietta, Georgia. Check it out. If you're in the area, try it. You may like it, or you may say bypass, but oh well. It's on you, right? Right. John Henderson, P.O. the Beverage Rambleton. Keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. Sticky, sweet sticky thing. Sweet. Yeah, I'm going to stop saying. Anyway, enjoy.